super serious, but now it's
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. This guy's got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. His guys, on the other hand, couldn't pull one out last week in the opener. To throw right away is Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
On the ground, the former Cowboy, Tony Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, right back to Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. On second down, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Shotgun snap to Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Off he goes.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down bite, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
From the shotgun, it's down. This one is caught by Jokic. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down, Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Williams.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Bates' kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Titans offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year to the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's second down. The motion man is the tight end, Turner. On second down, here's Pollard. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the Titans first down.
Off play action, it's Ward. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
21 yards. That's another Titans.
On play action, it's Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's made right side by Eilman. And he'll He'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one from 41 yards out. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Titans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First down jam at the 35.
A first down throw for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Gain of 27 more yards. That's another Cowboys.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today? Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handled it off and there was nowhere for that running back. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Now, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. And the Cowboy first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Brown comes to get the jet sweep. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go with Williams. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake. Prescott. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Now Prescott. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, Prescott to the air. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Pistol now from Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have it for this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tim Ray DK now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, Ward. Will try to run for it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Jack. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Prescott. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Prescott again. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is Jamar Chase. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 59-yard touchdown. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Prescott on first down. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
Brings up third down.
They send Ridley in motion. Side, it's caught. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this one past the 30.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
They'll go again here with Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss. And it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
15 yards through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Second down, Prescott. Third and a long way to go.
Brings up third down and 17.
Prescott now. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Send a man in motion right. Pistol give to Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Again, it's Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan first down.
Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Pollard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up
The motion man is the tight end, Turner. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle. Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They snap it to Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st and goal at the 1 yard line.
Mullings. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. To throw is Dak. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Third, they need 8. Here's Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. Williams gets it from the pistol. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 14-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
On the return, here's DK. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Titans offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the gun, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing is Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Ward. This one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own. Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. Well, left side, taken in by Ironman. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40s.
And the Titans.
Now it's Ward. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Pollard. And And the Titans are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Next to score, Cowboys 31, Titans 13.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First down, it is Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now, this looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down by Aubrey Cisco. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. At the
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Here's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. In motion, Okonkwo. Here's Ward now on second down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Third and 16.
From the gun, here's Ward. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Back to throw is Ward. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Dak gonna run with it himself. Oh, the ball's out. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.